Welcome to Help My Bees. This slide is prepared by Help My Bees. Before we move on to the filling up of CHG4, we would like to highlight the purpose of filling up of this form. Every company has to intimate the ROC of the payment or satisfaction of any charge relating to the company within 30 days from the date of such payment or satisfaction. Indian companies will file e-form CHG4 with the concerned ROC, and the foreign companies will file e-form CHG4 with the Delhi ROC. To get the form, please open the site mca.gov.in in your browser. You get this page as you see in the screen. In this page, under the MCA services, under e-filing section, click company forms download to get the CHG form as indicated on the screen. We come to the next page containing a list of forms as you can see in the screen. Click on the form CHG4 link to download the form as indicated on the screen. This is the CHG4 as you can see on your screen. Now we would go into the process of filling up of the form. Please do remember to positively fill up the mandatory sections in the form marked by red stars, and all the supporting documents that would go into the attachment should have to be in PDF format. In case of an Indian company, enter the corporate identity number, that is the CIN, and in case of foreign company, enter foreign company registration number FCRN and click on the prefill tab. On clicking the prefill tab, system will automatically display the name, registered office address in case of Indian company, or name and address of principal place of business in India in case of foreign company, and email ID of the company. In case there is any change in the email ID, please enter the new valid email ID. In point 3, click the box for satisfaction of charge. In point 4a, please tick on the appropriate box. Please note that as we know that every company has to intimate the ROC of the payment or satisfaction of any charge relating to the company within 30 days from the date of such payment or satisfaction. If the form is filled beyond the 30 days limit, the user is required to give reasons for such delay and is also required to make an application to the central government for condonation of the delay in e-form CHG8. Select whether the applicant is a company or a charge holder. Please select as per required in point number 5. Next, fill up the charge creation identification obtained by the user either after filling CHG1 or 9 for the charge to be satisfied, and click on the prefill tab. System will automatically fill up the details in the respective boxes. In the next point, click on the Get List of Charge Holders button and select the name of the financial institution or bank from the displayed list. Upon selection of the bank or financial institute, the name will automatically be reflected in the space provided in the name of the charge holder box. If the user has to select other option when the name of the bank or financial institution is not available in the list for which DSC role check is applicable, another box will come up where the user has to fill up the name of the charge holder. In the following portion of point number 6, particulars relating to the charge will automatically be displayed based on the charge ID entered in the previous point. The user can change the date of modification except the charge creation date. In the mandatory field, he has to fill up the final amount secured column. If the amount is in foreign currency, then the equivalent amount of that has to be entered in Indian currency. Next, fill up the corresponding boxes also. Thereafter, the satisfaction of charge in full has to be filled up in the 7th point. Now coming to the attachment section, attach the letter of charge holder stating the amount has been satisfied in PDF format. Please remember to enter the serial number and the date of Board of Resolution where the director or manager, company secretary, CEO or CFO is authorizing to sign and submit the form. Next, select the designation from the drop-down box. Please remember to select Director or Manager or Company Secretary or CEO or CFO if the company is an Indian origin, or an unauthorized or any authorized representative for a foreign company. In case of Director, put the DIN of the Director in the adjacent box provided and move on to the declaration section. The form should be digitally signed by the charge holder, mentioning his PAN and email ID. The charge holder may be director or manager of the company authorized by the board of directors, while in case of foreign company, it is the authorized representative. In case the charge is modified in favor of Asset Reconstruction Company, ARC, or assignee, then the form should also be digitally signed by the ARC or assignee along with the PAN and email ID. Next, let's come to the space for the certificate by practicing professional. The details of his have to be filled in and digitally signed. If the practitioner is practicing less than 5 years, then he is an associate, and if he is more than 5 years, then he would be a fellow. So the box has to be filled up accordingly. Enter his membership number and number of years of practice. The DSC of all three persons have to be attached after checking the check form tab. If there are no mistakes or any mandatory field left unattended, the DSCs of the director, charge holder and practicing professionals need to be attached, which would not happen before check form. If there are mistakes, then the system displays the errors. The necessary corrections or additions or alterations needed to be done by clicking the modify button and then again clicked on check form for a clear go through. On successful validation, form level pre-scrutiny is successful will be displayed, and now the DSCs can be attached. Click on the pre-scrutiny button. System again performs some check and displays correction. Click the button once again and no error form will come up. Then save the form in your system as the submit button is disabled at present. The next step involves going into the MOC site from your browser and logging into it by filling up the boxes of user ID, password, category and the captcha provided therein as shown in the screen. By clicking on submit, it goes to the next page as shown in the screen. Click on the eForm button, which leads you to the eForm filling page. As eForm upload button is clicked, as shown in the screen, the present screen will come up. Click on the eForm upload button, which will lead you to the eForm applet page. Now click on the select file button to upload the filled up CHG form from your PC to the AMCA site. Upon getting successfully uploaded, SRN will be generated as shown to the user, which will be used for any kind of future correspondence with the AMCA. There would be options on it for on-spot payment and later payment of fees paid by the user to the ministry. If the user wants to pay the fees later on, he needs to select the pay later option on the SRN page and save it to his computer for future payment. If the user makes an on-spot payment, a challan will be generated automatically mentioning the details of the fees paid. It is the acknowledgement to the user that the eForm has been filled up successfully. Hope filling up of CHG4 is now very easy. Please do visit our site as you can see on our screen, www.helpmybase.in, for one-stop solution for any of your queries on income tax and service tax returns, loans, insurance and any kind of financial and legal issues. Our experienced professionals on board will surely be happy to help you. We wish you luck. Thank you.